Hey guys, Friction Pin. Got Lego haul number 32 today. This will be special edition Lego haul because this package is actually from the Pick-a-Brick wall at a Lego store. I don't get to my Lego store very often because of the 3-hour drive one way to get there. So I had asked a couple of people who visit Lego stores frequently if they might be interested in helping me out. And I had a few people respond and say they would be glad to do that. So I sent them a list of some things I was looking for, and they were nice enough to pick them up, put them in bags, and ship them out to me. So got this package today, and it's a fellow adult fan of Lego. I won't mention the name, but I'm not sure that they're on YouTube. I also want to mention I've got my sig fig down there, and the other figure, if you haven't watched my sig fig video yet, is my alternate figure, my alternate ego, and we'll just call him Clone. So I decided to make a figure that was a little bit easier to find as far as the parts needed to complete it. So I swapped out the legs and the torso with parts that were easier to find. I used a torso that stayed along the same lines with the classic space theme of my regular figure, but this one is much easier to find than the classic black space Lego that I use right now, which is my favorite torso, my favorite fig of all time, but it's really hard to find. So I get a lot of people asking me if I have extras and things like that, which I don't. They're hard for me to find, just like they are for everyone else. But anyway, that's why there's two figures, and they'll both be in the videos moving forward. So let's go ahead and take a look at this package. Let's move me and Clone out of the way. Grab scissors. And I will try not to cut the bag inside, but you know me, I'll probably slice right through it. Okay. Almost made it, only put a little bitty hole in one of them. So, get back out here. Got lots of goodies in here. Like I say, this is actually from a Pick-a-Brick wall. And so a few extra pieces in there to go with my Lego City. So, let's take a look. We've got olive green cheese. That's the equivalent of a large cup right there. So definitely wanted those. They've been at the stores, Lego stores, for a while, but that just shows you how long it's been since I've been able to get to one. So it's been quite a while. Very important, very much needed 2x2 light bluish gray tiles. You can't make a city without light bluish gray and dark bluish gray tiles. It is impossible. So this is also the equivalent of one large cup. Obviously, there will be quite a few more of those purchased before I get finished with my Lego City. But that's a good start. Looks like we got some dark tan tiles. I have some of those, but you can't ever have too many tiles. I seem to, you look at it, you have this whole big bag, and you start a project, and you get halfway done, and you're out of tiles. Alright, so this one looks like we got a few 2x12 light bluish grays, and then a batch, don't know how many's in there, but partial cup of the 1x10, 1x8. I think those are 1x8 black tiles. So we got a good batch of those. Also needed those for the city. This bag looks like a hodgepodge. Parts. Dump it in here. Alright. So it looks like we got some of the lion heads. These are always handy for structures and decoration to help break up the monotony of a solid wall. So appreciate that. Some tree pieces here, little forearms on the 2x2 round, some 1x1s with 4 studs, 1 on each side in black, and that one fell on the floor. Some corner panels in tan. We got some of the rocket boosters. You know, kind of like the old rocket boosters from the space. Not quite. They're kind of inverted. The studs are different. But these are the Chima, I think. The Chima, what do you call it? Special power stuff. Chi, that's what they call it. The Chi from Chima. We got 2x2 light bluish gray jumper plates. Some slopes. Light bluish gray slopes. 1x2x2s. And that looks like about it. Oh, some dark gray, dark bluish gray 1x1. Oh, a friend's tile. Alright, so the ones that I specifically needed were these tree pieces. But the person who was helping me out said they had some extra pieces they'd like to throw in. I was like, sure, that's fine. Kind of fill it out. Looks like there's some 1x2 tiles in there, but basically just stuff that would go in a city build. They thought that these pieces would be nice, and I will definitely be able to use them. All right. Then the last bag is the masonry brick. I know that these are in some Lego stores, but I have never been to a Lego store when they've actually had them. So I was very happy to get the equivalent of a large cup full of these. So I will, whoops, I'll throw them all over the place. I'll probably need more, obviously, before everything's done. But I really like these brick profile looking pieces where they actually look like a brick wall. Just really enjoy those. I think they're a real nice piece. So we got some dark red 1x2s in this bag. We got some green 2x2 jumper plates. So those are nice. Definitely use those. We got some white 2x2 jumper plates, along with some, looks like 1x2 dark red. We got dark tan jumper plates. Very handy. I got to be careful when I put these things away to not mix up the dark gray or dark tan tiles with the jumper plates. So when you look at the bottom, which is how I usually tell that stuff, they're exactly the same. So it's nice to store them like this and then keep them in your container, which is generally what I do as well. This is how the person that sent me the bag sent them. They're all the jumpers are connected like that. You can see them stacked in there. And that's as well how I do it. It just makes it easier to keep them from getting mixed up with your other pieces. And also you can fit more in a smaller area when you stack them up like that. Alright, let's see. I think that's it. Yep, just more. These are 1x2 dark bluish grays. So, little thing there. And that looks like that's about it. So, there's the equivalent of, I think, 3 small cups and 2, maybe 3 large cups worth of pieces here. So that's essentially what I got in this haul. I've been very excited to have someone offer to provide help like this, so it was very, very much appreciated. Very excited to get this package, and this will enable me to get started on my city here. Hopefully not too much further down the road. I can at least get the starting plans of that laid out and start actually getting to build with some bricks. So that's what we got in this haul. So I appreciate you watching. We will see you next time, and take care.